What up, everybody? Back at it again. This video I think I'm going to do a couple different things. I'm going to be test fitting some of the FDF wide angle kit stuff for the S14, but also tried to go on a ride last night and ended up popping my chain for the second time yesterday. So we're going to try to figure out what's going on with the chain situation here. Why I keep popping them. Is it an angle thing? Or is it something to do with my tensioner? Or is it just I don't know how to assemble a chain? One of the three. Also got this nice fatty back tire. Not sure I'm going to try to put it on in this video, but I do have it. I think I'm going to order the front and probably do both of them at the same time type of thing. Brought the welder home from work. So if nothing else, I want to kind of tack up some of the reinforcements on this subframe. And yeah, you can kind of see here I already got one coilover mounted. Alright, so what we got here, BC coils, DS series, basically got a custom spring rate, but it's only 1K more in the front, actually, not the rear. Front, and the rear is the stock 6K, I went 9K in the front. So I got to change these camber plates for the fronts for the FDF kit. So the first thing that I just did on the other one was take this piece off, like the little adjuster for the dampening, and then you basically use a 17mm impact, blast the nut off, blast it back on. This piece is literally exactly like the FDF piece as far as like there's no other bushings, there's no other little washers or anything else. It literally just unbolts and the diameter of the hole is exactly the same. Which I was a little bit concerned about when I first started this. It's kind of why I did this first, because I didn't want to realize that on camera and be like, fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. So, basically, I'm going to do the same thing to the other one, and you guys can see that. Let's see if I can actually do this one left, or one-handed. Hey, there it goes. That's it. The nut kind of has the washer spacer thing built into it, so. These do come preloaded already from BC, which is kind of cool. Don't gotta worry about that. Whoo, almost dropped it on the floor. I don't know what to do with these. I don't know if I should like try to sell them or give them to one of my buddies who's got some BCs or something. Maybe keep them. They're not really good for anything anymore. I mean, once I put these on here, I don't think I'm ever going back, so just slides on like so. You make sure you get the nut going the right way, and you put it back on the same way it came off. Now, at a certain point, the impact will stop spinning and it'll just start spinning the inside shaft, which is what I learned on the other one. I was continually tightening it and I realized that I didn't need to. That it was as tight as it was gonna get, pretty much right around there with that many threads showing. Now, when I actually do bolt this thing onto the car, I probably put an Allen key in here and take an open wrench and make sure that it's nice and tight and whatever, blah, 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 blah. But for now, we're good. All right, on to the next crap. Oh yeah, don't forget to put your dampening adjustment piece back on. But that's it. I just do it hand tight. I don't even need the wrench. Because all this thing does is spin inside of there. It doesn't need to be super tight for any reason. That one almost didn't want to go back on, but I got it. Yeah. Look at this thing too. Just for the oof. I keep staring at it like, wow. Big boy. GT45 Max Peden rods. I think I paid like 200 bucks for that bitch. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. Wasn't much. Yeah. Alright, as you can see here, I got one kind of knuckle already mounted on a coilover. I was kind of just messing with how it connects here with the different bushing sizes and kind of looking at how everything's going to work together. It looks like it's pretty cool. Seems to work out perfectly with my cutout. Yeah. Got both sides done already, so we're trucking along. Just realized that this hole is open with nothing in it. I think I'm going to try to like find something to put in there. Alright, so kind of just shoved a tube that was pretty much the right size here, and I'm just going to cap it with some sort of bolt. I think this bolt might be a little too big, but maybe not. We'll make it work. One of the other things I got to do is I got to basically mill this piece down somehow. My ideas are to basically put this in a drill, run a flapper wheel on the grinder on the ground, and kind of run them together at the same time, and it'll evenly take that material away. I don't need much taken away, just enough so where it fits in the bushing here on the inside, which is close. So we're gonna see. So we're gonna try a little something like that. Now I could just drill out the other side on here, which I'm not opposed to that either. It has a cutout already for the stock size bolt that has a little shoulder on it. So I really only have to make it the stock size though. I think that'll just be easier to grind this GK stud down. And then I can actually red Loctite them into the case and finalize that. This is either a really good idea or a really bad idea. I think I'm about to find out pretty quickly though. I don't know. Wish me luck. So when it actually gets screwed in all the way, looking like that. That's what we want. One of the next things we got to do is hammer these bushings all the way down flush to the bottom. They're not far, they're like maybe an 1/8, 3/16 away. And then I'm about to go get some red Loctite. I already have it inside, I just got to go inside and get it. We're going to tighten down those two studs as well. Some of that good. The red shit. I'm going to put a lot on there. I mean, not a lot, but you know. Wipe some of this excess. All right, now. Need some wrenches. So I started to use the big hammer, then I decided I should probably just use the press to push those things the rest of the way. It's kind of a pain in the ass to set up on here, but it'll just make the job so much easier. Just push them right down. Yeah. Let me get that set up real quick. All right, so I don't know if it's gonna work without bending some shit, because I kind of had to prop up this side to make it even, level, but we gonna see. I think that was it straightening out. Yep. I just need to make sure I don't go too far. While I was waiting for my camera to charge, I kind of prepped the subframe, sanded down all these parts with the flapper wheel that I'll be welding to. And the next thing was I busted out some old OEM arms so I can actually tighten these down before I weld them so we don't mess up any of the gaps. Also got the handy dandy instruction booklet here, and we'll kind of see how they want us to do it. So yeah, here we go. So, next day, and kind of last night. Instructions say to put the stitches in sort of specific spots, so had to turn up the heat too last night. Realized like halfway through I wasn't really penetrating all the way, so might have to do that again today. I'm not sure, but it's a great day outside today. It's not too hot yet. I'm gonna try to get her done. Alright, fast forward, and I got her done. She's all stitch welded up. Looking decent. Not the best welds. Kind of did better in some areas than others. But definitely penetrated, definitely worked. Definitely solid. Bada bing, bada boom. So I'm not even going to prime it or do anything to it, honestly, because I'm just going to take it to powder coat. So this thing is almost done. I just need to get the 4 bushings in it, and I got to figure out what the right orientation is and all that for those and do that. But once I do that, I can send this thing off to powder coat. Michael Jr., hope you're ready. But yeah, back to this. So Mike Averna came by and grabbed the spindles and other side for this side, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of roughly mount up the FDF wide body kit and kind of figure that out. But first, clean up this mess and get stuff out of the way. Yeah. Before I actually mount up anything, I do have some holes and things on these strut towers that I want to kind of finalize and fix while I got the welder here. So let's actually do that first. I still need to clean stuff up out of the way. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Mistakes were made. Things were done. Cut a little bit more metal off of these arches. Did stitch weld a little bit more of all the stitch welds that were missing on both sides. But I blew a big ass hole right here and I just started chasing it, and I need to figure something out with that. Probably gonna have to take some sheet metal and put something in there. I don't know yet. I'm gonna figure it out. The towers get like metal from here to there, like right along this piece. So I'm not too worried about that. But like even here, same thing. Chasing holes. Now I got some big old holes. More problems. But pretty much it. I mean, these are easy problems. Something is wrong with the rust. I think it's rust on these strut towers, and that's why that's happening. I mean, there's just spots that are bad. So we're gonna work through it. But yeah, Sunday, so I gotta take the welder back to work. Got the s14 subframe completely welded up. Next video will probably be me installing, literally, I know I said this the last video too, but next video for sure is going to be the install of this. The, I almost called it WiseFab. The FDF wide angle kit is going down. So, yeah, I got to clean up. Mainly it's just hot. I've been out here all day. I'm done. Take it inside, but yeah. Peace, y'all. Thanks for watching. Sub up if you're not already. You know the deal. See ya.